Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky, everyone. Everyone's a little bit crazy today. Well,
you
Katie's
are.
You
not.
are.
Katie's not. Hey, do you head over to our Facebook page? Emily just put something on there pretty funny. She's cute. How she does those little memey things. That,
You mean
know,
Michelle, our intern?
Who?
Michelle, our
Michelle, our
intern.
intern.
That's why I didn't even know her real name. It's like, who?
Oh my gosh.
Emily 1. Look, I don't care what anyone says. It's Emily. Emily 1 to 5. That's the way we roll here. It's the way it is. How are you, my dear?
I am doing fantastic.
Yes?
Yes, got all the Halloween decorations down.
Okay,
Put away.
I was going to say, so you've taken Halloween down.
Yes.
Does that mean you've started putting up Christmas or Thanksgiving stuff?
Okay, I am probably going to do very little Thanksgiving items. It's going to be more Christmas stuff coming out.
Right.
And I have family coming down for Thanksgiving
Oh,
this
you
year.
do?
Yeah, I'm going to be cooking for the whole family. So imagine that.
Ordering. Let's not go too far with the
I am
cooking
cooking.
statement. You know, it's like, what about you, Katie? You
Yes,
gonna be
Katie.
Cooking?
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
I don't cook the entire meal, but I cook a dish.
I've only been to
to
one.
contribute, but I like to cook.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've only been to one. You guys would have grown up with Thanksgiving. I've been to one Thanksgiving lunch, and it was interesting. You know, I think everyone plays games, and you know, there was lots of gamey things around the table.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
It's just like a big
I have
meal
to be
and a
honest with you, it
get-together.
felt a
Yeah.
bit weird. I was just trying to be nice, but it did feel a bit weird.
That's not a
those
normal
games.
Thanksgiving. It's just a dinner
Oh.
with family and friends.
Yeah.
Okay,
So if you want to have games, you can, but that's not part of Thanksgiving.
Right, exactly.
gotcha.
So you should give Thanksgiving another try.
Well, I think we're working on things. Oh no, we're not. We're doing a cooking show for Thanksgiving.
I am, so watch the morning show.
Are you
No,
be working on
awesome.
the show? Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. It's on in 2 weeks, people.
Awesome.
Yeah, only
3.5
only
weeks.
watch in 2 weeks. You don't want them to watch every morning? It's
No,
a joke, don't
Thanksgiving
worry.
is in about 3.5 weeks from now. 3
that
weeks, 3
Yeah.
days.
My
3 weeks,
gosh.
4 days.
What, November 24th? Is that
Yeah,
what we're
23rd,
looking at?
24th.
Okay, all right, let's get into the show, everyone.
Okay.
If you love to hit the gym, not me, people, it seems that you may want to get a couple of pals together. Experts are now saying exercising with friends lowers stress and improves quality of life significantly more than working out alone. Researchers also found that exercising in a group reduced stress by 26% in some people compared to lone Keep Fit fans. Individuals who exercises on their own do so for twice as long and do not experience any noticeable change in day-to-day stress levels. Good old Johnny Lonely over here. Do you know what I mean?
No, you
I
work
don't-
out with Lydia.
I work out alone.
With Lydia.
Yeah, but she's training me.
Yeah, but you're with her.
She doesn't really encourage me that much, people.
Oh.
Oh, yes, she does.
Kills me.
great.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer to work out alone just because my schedule's so crazy. So I just like to be able to just squeeze it in whenever I can.
But how often do you work out truly? The truth.
Probably about 3 times a week.
You do? Where do you go?
I go to the YMCA, but I also run in my neighborhood. I run my entire neighborhood, and I have a little route that I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
The YMCA over in...
In Hamburg.
Yeah, I know where that is. It's just opposite my house.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I work out there.
I've got
and I love
binoculars
it.
on my balcony that I watch people so they make out they go to the gym. So now I'll be looking out for you.
I'll be there. I might not be doing much. I might be talking on the phone. and,
Exactly.
looking at my nails.
Because the running machines look straight over my apartment
Oh,
building.
yeah. Okay, I know
Yeah.
exactly where you're at.
So you
then.
can wave to me.
I will.
Text me when you're there.
I will. I'll hold
I
up a
won't wave
sign.
back.
I think group fitness is great mostly for the accountability of it, where you may be not really feeling like you want to go for a run, you go home, you turn on Netflix, but you know, if you're meeting your friend, that okay, well, I got to get up and go. Where if you don't have that accountability of meeting someone, it's easier to sort of push it off, I think.
Yeah.
I just find that I don't like to necessarily, and this was talking about group fitness classes like boot camp, and they were talking about like aerobics classes and things. I would always be down the back. I'm just not, I can dance, I feel, but I can't do aerobics or get that whole rhythm going in a gym class.
I love aerobics, I really do. And that is motivating. When I was doing the aerobics, I haven't been doing it lately because of morning schedules conflicting with it. So, but when I was doing aerobics, I was very much motivated to get there.
Because you're
And-
with groups.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like you, though. I like to kind of be off on the
Sit
side
back.
or in the back and just kind of, you know, and it was so funny because I walked in the first time I started doing it, and I hadn't
And you
done
saw
aerobics.
Olivia Newton-John?
And I Well, kind of. There was a lot of older women there that were doing the class, and I thought, okay, this is going to be an easy class. This was my, I was prejudiced, and I looked at these women, and I thought, oh, this is going to be easy. It was so difficult. I was like hunched over, holding my side,
Honey,
and these women
we
were
get
just
you
going,
to do
and they
4
were just
minutes
like,
30 every Thursday, and it kills you.
I know.
You have to do an hour of that aerobics
So,
class.
never judge a class
Do you remember
by
those,
its members.
Do you remember step classes?
Yes.
And they used to hop up on the step machine.
Yeah.
And I used to do them every week, and then I got into spinning. And it's not the same spinning that they have now, because spinning classes now, they're lifting those little hand weights and jumping up and down. I don't, that's not spin class. Spin class is meant to be like you're supposed to be out on the road as such.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and climbing a mountain and back down off the mountain.
Well, I think it depends where you take the
Yeah, and they're
class
just trying to
Don't
keep
they all
it
do
changed
that?
up, too.
No, I think
I
they
went to
change it
Cycle
up.
for You. Cycle for
And Cycle Bar does those types of classes.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can
like
also
those
go
sort
to
of
just
classes.
straight cycling.
Yeah, I'd like, well, tell me where they are, because I'd like to go to a straight cycling class. Wouldn't you? Like, it's not
No,
for you?
I think I can't sit on those bikes. It's very uncomfortable. I
Oh.
don't know how anyone enjoys that.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
All right, well, tell
But
us
I
what
do
you
like
think.
running and walking.
So do I.
So I don't know.
We know you've done many marathons. I was surprised you didn't go to New York for that one.
Haha.
Okay, 2017 holiday trends, my dear.
Yeah, you know I love Pinterest. We all do here, arts and crafts and fun recipes getting ready for the holidays. And Pinterest just sent out a list of what is trending for holiday trends so far, what
Oh,
people
good.
are searching and what they're liking. And this first one is tree alternatives. People are liking
Oh,
the
that's
pineapple
hilarious.
tree.
I love
That's
it.
the most searched holiday trend, how to make your own pineapple tree.
Isn't that adorable? I love it.
Yeah, I think
you
that
need
is
one
so
on your
cute.
desk, Troy.
And then the other one is using wasabi tape to make a tree instead
what
of
tape?
buying one. Wasabi tape. It's tape that you can take off of your wall. It won't
Oh,
damage your
okay.
wall. So you
Okay.
can make any designs that you want.
Actually,
And then,
that's not so stupid. I quite like that.
yeah, I
Yeah, that's
really like
cute.
this one. And then I wanted to know what you guys think about this. They're saying in terms of beauty, the biggest trend is glitter. Glitter in your face, glitter in your hair. And this is not for children, for adults. And I was just wondering what you guys think of this look.
Well, it's,
If
it's
it-
for fashion. That should be for fashion on
But
the
they're
runway.
saying people are but they're
Yeah.
saying people for just holiday parties.
Yeah, well, they're
are
not.
looking up
Interesting.
how to put glitter on their face. I don't know. Would
I
you do
like
it?
glitter on my fingernails. I like that. I don't know if I'd like it on my face, though. I'm working with
We
food
know
too
you
much.
do, and I've tried to talk you out of it. It's such a bad look.
I love glitter on my nails, though.
Yeah,
can't
I
cope.
don't think I would do that much, but I would love a little glitter or something. I think would be fun.
No, I think, look, the glitter on the face is good for kids going to school.
No, I
and-
meant for me.
Yeah, I know. And I'd be the first one to say to you, Katie, get rid of it. I just don't think it's an appropriate thing to be putting on your face. Like, we used to do it for runway shows and things like that back home. But it's just, no.
Maybe the eyelids, maybe for eye.
Well, that's eye
shadow and
makeup then.
Something like
you
that.
can get
you know.
makeup that gives you that
I mean, I would be willing to go that far. I don't know if I'd have like the design down the side
Yeah,
of my face or
I don't
anything.
think so
know.
either. Hey,
Oh, I
speaking,
totally would.
You know how you had the pumpkin the pineapple?
Yeah.
The other day, apparently one of my next door neighbours, they have a kid, I didn't even know, and someone threw the pumpkin off one of the balconies, and the woman, the mother, put a note on the stairs yesterday, thanks for smashing my kid's pumpkin. But here's the question. I have seen that pumpkin, and they had 2 pumpkins, and one was taken away because it was rotting. So how do you keep a pumpkin for so long without it going rotten?
You really can't.
No,
I
you
mean,
just have to get rid of it. once
Yeah.
it's
So you do.
rotten. Yeah.
So maybe it was rotting, and someone just got rid. It wasn't a very smart way of doing it. mind
Right,
you.
right.
Yeah.
Off a balcony's not cool at all.
Is there, I
Wow.
thought all those pumpkins were at the front door were all fake. Here.
Well, it's both.
Some-
you can
some
do
are,
fake,
some
or you
aren't.
can. It's just like trees. Some people do real Christmas
Okay.
trees. Some do fake trees.
Did
But
I
yeah,
just cut
when
your
it rots-
segment off? You got
Oh
a
no, we
dress.
have one more thing.
One dress,
And they're
sorry.
saying in terms of fashion for holidays,
Uh-huh.
people are looking up how to wear velvet. So that's not the velvet dress, but
Oh, but I love velvet.
I love
I'm seeing
velvet.
this a lot, and I don't think I've worn velvet since I was in elementary school. But now I am seeing that
No, that's
in
not true. You had a
dresses
velvet
and
dress
things
on
like
in
that.
here one day, a velvet skirt. It was really pretty.
She did. That was suede, wasn't it?
It
A
was
suede.
suede.
Was it
Suede,
suede?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I love velvet on women. I think
I
it's
love it.
I have a velvet jacket. I think they're beautiful, as long as it's cut properly.
Okay.
If it looks like you're wearing a curtain, then there's a problem.
Are there
Do you know
certain
what I mean?
colors that you think work best with velvet?
Oh,
So could you do a red velvet for a holiday party? Or
Oh, I think
saw
so,
some
yeah.
really
Well,
pretty deep, like emerald greens that I thought was really pretty.
Depending on what it is, whether it's
Okay.
a jacket or maybe a pair of pants, a skirt maybe. But I think a suit is a little too much.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like it.
There's the fashion
I'm going to
advice
try
from
to
Midday
find some
Kentucky,
velvet.
everyone. The experts in fashion when it comes to stylish women.
Oh, yes.
Okay, talk to us a little bit about teaching gender identity at school.
Okay.
Is this something you're coming across, or?
Well, you know what? I came across this story, and I just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to talk to you all about it. But a health teacher at Cambridge Central School in Cambridge, New York, has been suspended after 7th graders received a handout that provided educational information about transgender issues. So do you think that there is an age where children should receive this information, or do you think school is even the place for it?
Well, what kind of information?
Yeah,
What
I was
is
gonna
it?
say.
It was a handout, and they did not go into the specifics of
Well,
the
what
information.
was it? A high school? Was it primary?
It was a 7th grade health
How old
class
ki- how
and
old
a
is that,
10th
everyone?
grade health class. So 7th
13?
grade is about 13, and 10th grade is about, what, 16, 15?
I think
Yeah.
that's acceptable,
And so,
but not the youngest.
well,
youngies.
you don't
I
think
think it
that
depends on the
7th grade-
content of the
Yeah.
handout, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, evidently the handout was enough to warrant enough complaints to
Mm.
the principal, to the school, for them to actually end up suspending this health teacher. And I just thought it was interesting because, number one, they said that they were going to have to, the school was going to have to address this in their policies because they have no real policies about this issue.
But what
And
was
so-
what? You don't know what the information was.
I do not have the information, but what they said was that there was obviously several parents that complained about this and did not think that it was appropriate. Now, the group that provided the handout was an employee from the Pride Center of the Capital Region as part of the presentation for the 7th graders and 10th graders. So the same information was
Okay.
given to the 7th graders as was the 10th graders.
Look, I'm going to ask you a question because you're a little bit more of a voice of reason on most things. What is the right age to be discussing these type of things, or sex ed, or those issues in school? What do you think is the right age?
Well, I
because there
think-
is a lot of conversation about that.
Well, I think the right age just has to be in black and white. Parents should know what's coming in the curriculum. So if they want to address anything at home first with their children, you have that option. I don't think
that's a
I would
really
be
good
very
idea.
happy. I'm not a parent, but if I had a child that came home and whatever the topic is, if it's a sensitive topic that my child heard about for the first time at school, I would have been upset that I didn't have the opportunity to teach them whatever I wanted on that topic. I think you can apply it to sex ed, any of these things.
Yeah.
I think that teacher, it wasn't part of the said curriculum, like district-wide or anything. I think it
Right.
should be just black and white. This is what we're doing. Parents have the opportunity to protest it or take their kids home or whatever they want, but
Right.
then you have the opportunity to address whatever it is that your child ahead of time because you know what's being handed out. But it sounds
I
like
love
this
that.
was handed out and parents didn't know. And I think
Yeah.
a lot of the backlash would probably be that parents just want to discuss it with their child first in the way
think that's-
they choose
I
at
think that's
home.
very important. I think that's a good point because I think that it's important. How much more impactful would health class be if the parents were also involved at home as
Yeah.
well? I think that's really a good point, Katie, quite honestly. Don't you think? I mean,
I think it's important that a parent should know what's coming up, but I also think it should be mandatory. I don't necessarily say regarding transgender issues. I think on all life experiences
Right.
when it comes to, because that conversation, because we don't know exactly what was in that pamphlet, I would assume it's talking about equality and talking about kindness towards
gender identity
Right.
is what the pamphlet talked about, as well as the tenderness and kindness toward
Yes,
people
so
that
I think
do have this.
I think there are still people out there who don't understand what transgender is. Everyone, and I have to, and I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I used to get confused with what a transsexual is, what a transgender is. And I'm an openly gay man. So could you imagine parents who don't understand LGBTQ issues or thoughts? Let's forget that part. Or what about a single dad who doesn't understand, the issues that a young girl goes through?
But
you
the
know?
dad should be given the opportunity
That's
to address
correct.
it with his children, not the school deciding and sort of blindsiding
But
the
do
parents.
any schools do that? Does any
Well,
of the
obviously they
schools?
did.
No. Do any of the schools provide the information to the parents ahead of time? I don't know because my kids aren't at that age yet, but I'm just curious about that. If
I know
anyone
what
out there
happened
knows,
when I was
please let us know.
when I was in school before we had like sex education or something. There was a
Yeah.
notes at home, and everyone
Was
had
there?
to have it signed and bring it back before. And I think
Gotcha.
that got gave me a chance to discuss it at home.
Okay,
Gotcha.
we're going to run, dear.
Gotcha.
We're going to run. Tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. It's an interesting topic. See
Yeah,
if we
it
can
is.
also find what was on that pamphlet. We'll
I'll see
post
if
it
I
up
can.
there as well. Hey, everyone, we'll be learning more about the Alliance Medical and Home Care Blood Drive after the break. Plus, later in the show, we'll learn more about sculpture from the professionals over at Wells Plastic Surgery and Skincare. You're watching Midday Kentucky, everyone. See you in a moment.